Hello and welcome to Real Day Trading. I can't tell you how many times I have tried to record this video today. One attempt was like 45 minutes long, and I realized I just rambled through it. I couldn't listen back to it. I can't expect you to. I cannot seem to speak. So I'm going to try to get through this, and I'm going to try to get through this quickly. Today, we are now at $1,139 profit in our small balance challenge. This challenge is to find a consistently repeatable method to grow small balance accounts. I am taking $1,400 and trying to get $20,000 in profit. I don't know why I chose 20. Probably should have chose like 23,600 so we can get to 25, but whatever. If I get to 20, we'll go to 23, whatever. But we have 11 closed trades. And no, we have 13. 13, damn it. 13 closed trades, 11 winners, 2 break even. Great. So we're doing really well. We don't have any losers. We have currently 6 open positions. It's a little bit too many. Don't want that many open positions. One of them is INDO, our 14 share idiotic trade, right? But okay, it's fun. I'm holding it. It'll be fine. 5 other positions. I opened one and closed one today using a day trade for MOS. I did not want to hold a basic materials position overnight because that sector tends to be very volatile, right? And even though MOS had a really clean break of algo support right here, tomorrow, if basic materials sector is hot again, then all the stocks in it are going to jump up. More so than other sectors, except for maybe energy. That's similar. Of course, what did I do? I went ahead and did the same thing with Dow here because we had a gap up because of earnings over algo resistance here, became support, and then it went above the next line as well. So it looked very strong. It was a top tier setup, but there's such selling pressure in the market. It really wasn't the sector, it was the market here, dragged it down. I'm hoping that we can scratch this trade tomorrow. That would be great. SPLK was one that we did. We are well into profit, over $200 on this one. We shorted this. Why did I choose SPLK? Well, I would have loved to choose NVDA. I would have loved to choose, here, take a look, Crowd and short those. That would have been just great. The problem? Well, takes money to make money, right? Because the damn options, if I wanted to short NVIDIA at 0.65 or higher, it would have cost me $12.50. If I wanted to short Crowd, same thing over here, would have cost me almost $14, $13.80 to do it. On this account, which is now at 2,200, because we're down some here, that's not a feasible play. Now, as the account grows, we can expand out into bigger and better things. But for the moment, I had to find the best reasonably priced stock that was relatively weak, broke through an algo support, and I can hold overnight with confidence that this is going to continue. So SPLK was the candidate, chose that one, and it seems to be doing quite well. The next trade I did here is I did one really idiotic trade, and I even labeled this trade. You'll see in the Trader Sync here. I did an Apple Lotto. I don't know why. I even absolute stupid, moronic, terrible trade against the rules for this account. It was against the market. It was extremely risky. Yes, Apple was the strongest of all the tech stocks today. Great. And it's finding pretty strong support on this algo line here. Also, great. But the market was so weak, there was no reason for me to put $150, which is 15 contracts at 10 cents a contract, into this stupid trade. My hope is tomorrow market goes up, Apple gets a bump, and I can maybe sell this for 5 cents, take half loss. This will be our first loss. Unless a miracle happens and Apple jumps up $10 tomorrow, this is going to wind up being the first loss, and hopefully the only loss in this account. That was just, I can't even begin to tell you why the hell I took this trade. There was no reason for it. Taking a lotto trade on Friday at like noon, right before the market closes, noon my time. Okay, we might do one or two of these, but this was just idiotic. So, anyway, some other trades I did in this account. Campbell Soup. Been wanting to do this for a few days now. This is just a really strong stock in a really strong sector. No sector was strong today, but relatively this sector is strong. And this is one of the strongest stocks within it. It is just breaking through every single line of resistance there is. It is well above its SMAs. It could use a little bit more volume, but tomorrow, if we have any semblance of a market pop, we'll be able to take profit in Campbell's. I think that'll be fine. Off earnings, we also grabbed some tea. We grabbed a little tea, and it stayed above its algo resistance line here, even though it did retrace. But again, we had a really weak market. Still, this stock, even while the market was dropping, did pretty well. So happy with this trade. I don't have any concerns with Campbell. I don't have any concerns with SPLK or T. Dow, all right, a little worried about Dow, and the setup was fine. It was the sector that I probably should not have messed with. One quick thing I do want to talk to you about. Occasionally you will see me selling puts. Today, for example, I sold puts on Tesla, and I sold the 975 puts, I believe, for over $6. Bought them back less than an hour later for $3, and then quickly turned around and sold another set of puts on Tesla at 985, I believe, for another $6.50. I only sell puts on stocks I want to own. And here is for those of you who don't know, the idea behind it, right? You want to sell puts on stocks you want to own, meaning you're not upset if you get assigned. Like getting assigned is almost the goal. Keeping the premium and not getting assigned, okay, great. You can do it again. But you don't want to be upset if you get assigned. NVDA, for example. You want high IV. If I am good owning NVIDIA at $200 a share, and here, let's say I get $2.50 for this, that gives me a cost basis of $197.50. Am I good owning NVIDIA at $197.50? Yeah, I probably would be. It's not a bad price for that stock right now. Okay, I sell this put here, right, for, $2.50, whatever I can get for it, $2.60. And if NVIDIA stays above 200, okay, I just keep the premium. If it drops below it, well, then I get assigned, but I get assigned at a cost basis of 200 minus the premium I got. Now, one of the worries is, well, what if it drops down $10 or $20 and now you're stuck? The idea here is to only do this on stocks you plan on holding long term, right? So if I bought NVIDIA today at 201.55 or 201.83 and it dropped $10 tomorrow, I'm not selling it, right? It's a long-term stock. I might dollar cost average. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But I'm not going to sell it because it dropped. I'm not swing trading it or day trading. It's a long-term investment. Therefore, if I sell a put on it and it dropped down to like 190, all right, well, then I now get assigned. I own the stock, but I own it at a better cost basis than I would have if I just bought it outright. Again, only if you plan on holding the stock. Now, you can do sort of a weird wheel with long-term investments, which is sell puts to eventually get assigned. So let's say I do this in NVIDIA 4 times, and I wind up collecting $10 in premium before I finally get assigned at a price of 200. Well, I already have $10 of premium in the bank on that stock, so I own it at a cost basis of 190, right? Now, every week, I can continue to sell calls against it as long as the calls are far out of the money, right? So here, I can now sell calls. So let's say I own 1,000 shares of NVDA. I can sell for $80 a contract here, 10 contracts, $800 a week. And again, I continue to bank the premium and lower my cost basis on the stock. If I ever get called away on it, it's only because the stock went up so much that I collected the increase in value in the stock and lost it at the price of the call. That is how I manage my long-term investments. And so when you see me selling puts, that's what I'm doing. On stocks like Tesla, it's very volatile right now. You get an extremely good premium, and you're looking for IVs over, let's say, 75%, by the way. And so on Tesla, over here, it's around 70, it's close. I am collecting around $6 in premium off these 990s. That's what I sold. Actually, I sold the 985s. And then I sold the 975s before that. If I get assigned, I banked a decent amount already on premium from Tesla that my cost basis is going to be somewhere in the 980s, which is, I definitely would own Tesla at 980 or lower. So anyway, that's just a quick thing there on that. Had a bunch of other good trades. You can look at Twitter today. Day trading, once again, great day trading environment. Day trading is killing it. So we will be back tomorrow with another update on the small balance account. Hopefully, we will only have one loss, which will be that stupid trade of Apple. But beyond that, I hope you all take this time to, you know what I'm going to say, right? I'm going to say watch more videos and read the damn Wiki. Thank you, everyone, and have a great evening.